Hey there, YouTube. I'm Jack, and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. Hope the week is going well for you. Still raining here, raining like crazy, and as soon as I shoot this quick video, I'm going to get out of the house. I got to go do an airport run. My roommate's son is flying in today, so I've got to get out of my little bubble and drive over to Mobile, Alabama. So today I thought I'd talk about, do you want to experiment with a raw vegan diet? And I've got to try this simple step to either work towards a raw vegan diet or just incorporate some more raw vegan in there. It doesn't always have to be all or nothing. And no matter how you're eating, as you're sitting out there watching, maybe even non-vegan people that are whole food, plant-based, whatever, I can relate to this a lot because, I lived in Costa Rica for 18 years, and I was only vegan for 5 of those years, raw vegan for 5 of those years. And I lived at the beach, and I usually didn't use my air conditioner during the day. In fact, I usually only had an air conditioner in my bedroom for sleeping at night. And it was just so hot all the time that you just didn't want to be, it just gave you a heavier feeling a lot of times to eat cooked food. So even back in my drunken days when I was a raging drunk and ate all kind of whatever, I still had a lot of times, and maybe that's what kind of kept me from ever just like spinning totally out of control nutritionally wise, is I did have a number of healthy habits stuck in there. But yeah, there's any number of ways you could just incorporate. I remember as long as probably 30 years ago, I think it was probably 30 years plus, that I read, I think it was Fit for Life by Marilyn and Harvey Diamond. And one thing that always stuck with me, although I didn't do it every single morning, I did it a lot, was only eating fruit up until noon. Just like, an easy way to ease into the day. And I always kind of remembered that. So, there's just so many different options here. You could just incorporate a meal. No matter what your goals are, what you're trying to do, maybe you just want to add a little bit more raw into your diet. There's so many options out there. If you've seen the food I make, you can make yourself, like, it could be as simple as having fruit for breakfast, having a fruit smoothie for breakfast, having a green smoothie for breakfast, having ice cream for breakfast. It could be having a great big salad for lunch, or having a great big salad for dinner, depending on kind of how your flow of the day is. I know some people tend to have one of their meals is like the main meal that's a bigger meal, but you could have just a big salad for lunch. It's not going to kill you. Once again, me as an absolute raging drunk, even when I was eating barbecue and chicken wings and all that kind of stuff, wasn't like I thought I was going to die if one day I didn't have that kind of stuff. So I've just never really understood, I can't eat one meal. You have to eat your, normal stuff every meal. So, just try to think about things like that. Think about certain meals that you can replace, like I say, make a big salad. And for people out there that don't necessarily eat this kind of lifestyle, you might be, to you, big salads mean a different thing. I go into a sometimes if I'm in a restaurant, which I'm not very often, I'll see just a regular salad or see a regular salad in an ad, and I'm like, that's just 2 or 3 bites. Go look back through some of my What I Eat Today videos, and you'll see monster salads. You need to put some stuff in there and fill yourself up. But yeah, you could do it. You could just any meal, any time of the day, switch it in, switch it out, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And, don't constrain yourself with this is breakfast food, this is lunch food, this is dinner food. If you want to eat some ice cream for dinner, make yourself some ice cream for dinner. Nothing but frozen bananas and whatever flavor you choose. And you're not making this major commitment. Sometimes too, I think there's certain people that have a psychology about starting something new, or, just the way they look at things. And maybe that's the way for people to tiptoe into the water. There's two types of people that get into any water, whether it's a pool or into the ocean. There's the people that, ease themselves in and they tiptoe in and get a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper. And then there's just people that jump right in. They both get wet eventually. So, like I say, just try it out. It's not going to hurt you no matter how you're eating. It'll be good to get a little bit more nutrition into your meals. So breakfast, lunch, or dinner. And I would encourage you, if you got no ideas for it, go back through some of my older videos. I've got salad dressing recipe videos. Like if you go to my page, like that's the easiest way. People like, I'm lazy. I don't individually, when somebody says, hey, what's the recipe for this? I don't necessarily write it down in the comment section, but every single recipe, if I've got a recipe, it's on this channel. And if you go to my main page, you just search. You search recipes. If I mention, say, a mustard salad dressing, which I make quite often, you don't have to have every word. Just go to my homepage on YouTube and search mustard salad dressing recipe, or just search raw vegan recipes, and probably all my recipes will come up. Give you a lot of salad dressing recipes. Once again, there's stuff on here, salad dressings, and I'll finish with this because I wanted this to be a real short one. Like I say, I'm trying to reach out to people that are not all or nothing. You may not be interested in doing very much of this stuff, but I just think back to when I ate salads before I became a raw vegan. I've always liked a wet salad, and I think back to how much salad dressing I used back before I made my own, and I'm thinking like, oh my God. I bet you there were times where I probably had 700 or 800 calories worth of salad dressing on my salad, and I liked blue cheese and I liked really rich creamy stuff like that. So if nothing else, go through my recipes. You'll find some fairly clean salad dressing recipes that just don't have all that fat in there, because I do have different ones, you know, that have a little bit of fat, a little bit more fat, no fat. So anyhow, just a suggestion. You do you. Don't get mad if you don't eat like me. I mean, there's no reason. Everybody's out there so angry about food. They'll see some food. The vegans do it. Meat eaters do it. Whole food plant people do it. Everybody's always like, why are you eating that? That's stupid. I don't care how anybody on this planet eats other than me. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video today. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Have a great rest of the week, and I'll see you either tomorrow or Friday. Peace.